I walked past this X5 twice at the Salzburg Motor Show before I stopped. 7th year of production. Replacement confirmed. This should be the X5 you skip. Then I opened the door, sat in the Merino leather, and realized BMW had done something I was not expecting. They made this final year the one that is hardest to walk away from. By the end of this walk-around, you will know exactly whether to buy now or wait. The X5 has always photographed smaller than it stands. In person, finished in Sapphire Black Metallic with the full M Sport Pro package. It commands the space around it. Red M brake calipers through every wheel. Full shadowline trim replacing the chrome, and the iconic glow kidney grille that lights up the moment you approach. At night, that front end alone makes the Mercedes GLE look like it forgot to get dressed. 7 years old, and the proportions have not dated. The beltline is still clean, the rear haunches still look purposeful, and the split tailgate still reads more expensive than cars at the same money. That kind of longevity does not happen by accident. 483 horsepower sits behind this face, and how it delivers that power changed my mind about this car. That is coming up. The front cabin is where I stopped comparing this to its age and started comparing it to its price. You drop into M multifunction seats wrapped in extended merino leather, black, with enough bolstering to hold you in corners and enough give to keep you comfortable for 3 hours on the Autobahn. The BMW curved display sweeps a 12.3-inch instrument cluster into a 14.9-inch central touchscreen. An iDrive 8.5 responds to every input faster than I can change my mind about what I want from it. That is my benchmark for infotainment. If I forget it is there, it is working. If I am fighting it, it is not. This one disappears within minutes. The Harman Kardon Surround Sound fills the cabin at half volume, in a way that made me turn off the car and just sit there for a moment, which is either a compliment to the speakers or a sign I need to get out more. Probably both. 4-zone climate control, SoftClose doors that catch themselves with a quiet pull, acoustic glazing that turns the Intel motorway into something closer to a library, and active seat ventilation for the days when Innsbruck decides it is actually summer. The upper dashboard and door cards are finished in soft touch materials that feel genuinely considered. I went looking for the cheap decisions, because at this price there have to be some. The lower dashboard plastics are where the budget stopped. You find them once, you acknowledge them, and then you spend the rest of the week not thinking about them. The rear cabin is where BMW's decision to kill the optional third row quietly pays dividends. Without those extra seats eating into the floor, rear passengers get legitimate space. Someone over 6 feet can sit behind a tall driver and still cross their legs. That never stops being impressive in a car this segment. The bench splits 40-20-40, so the middle section folds independently for ski bags or flat pack furniture, while 2 passengers stay seated and comfortable. The panoramic glass roof from the Travel Paket stretches the perceived space well beyond the dimensions, and the rear sunblinds deploy when the Alpine sun decides to remind you that glass roofs have consequences. Heated rear seats are standard on this specification. If you regularly carry adults in the back, this is a noticeably more comfortable proposition than the GLE at identical money, and I say that having spent real time in both. Now, the honest part. The boot on the 50e is the compromise you are paying for. 500 liters, around 17.6 cubic feet, with the rear seats up. That is 150 liters less than the standard X5, because the hybrid battery lives directly under the load floor, and it steals depth you can feel the moment you load anything taller than a shopping bag. A full-size pushchair fits, a week of groceries fits. But you are playing Tetris in a way the non-hybrid X5 never asked you to. Fold the rear seats and you get 1,720 liters, around 60.7 cubic feet, which recovers most of the dignity. The split tailgate helps in tight parking garages, but I'm not going to dress this up. If boot space is the reason you buy an SUV, the X5 gives you more room and costs less. That trade is real, and it belongs in the conversation before you sign. 483 horsepower, a 3-liter B58 inline-six paired with an electric motor. 700 Newton-meters of torque, around 516 pound-feet. 0 to 100 in 4.6 seconds, around 4.4 seconds to 60 miles per hour. Faster than the original X5M in a plug-in hybrid. But the number that matters is 0. 0 milliseconds of turbo lag. The electric motor delivers full torque from standstill, so when you press the throttle at a junction, the car does not think about it. It simply goes, before the turbocharger has started to spool. That sensation alone makes the standard xDrive 40i feel like it is working through a problem. The 29.5 kilowatt-hour battery delivers 61 kilometers of WLTP range, around 38 miles. In practice, reviewers consistently exceed 70 kilometers. The upgraded 11 kilowatt charger fills it in 2.5 hours. If your commute is under 50 kilometers, you may go weeks without the engine starting. I expected this hybrid to be a compromise. It is the reason the non-hybrid X5 stopped making sense to me. 116,914 euros as listed at the show, fully loaded. That is serious money for a car replaced within 12 months. But on one side, 7 years of refinement, a hybrid system BMW kept improving, and a cabin that competes with cars designed 5 years later. On the other, a first-year car on an unproven platform at a higher price. The GLE 350 diesel offers more electric range. It does not offer the B58, the dynamics, or an interior this responsive. Whether you buy now or wait is your decision. But I am no longer convinced that waiting is the braver choice. It might just be the more expensive one. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.